Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Here at Rangers Community, we've been working on a HVAC system, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And so we've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and seeing how a lot of DIY, do-it-yourself air conditioning heating systems work, and we've been finding a lot of flaws with them. As you know, I've gathered the materials and created some of the DIY units that I've seen on YouTube. And here's one of the biggest failings that I've seen. A lot of the units that you see, or if you've been on looking like I have, they use a great big ice cooler, and then for air conditioning they put a small pump in there, pumps water, you know, as the ice melts. One of the things that I've been finding is that if your ambient temperature is in the mid 80s, like it's been here in Oakland for about a week, and then you run it, well, that warm water and the cold water exchange has to be done somehow. And so anyway, I put together a little simple system, and just to give you an idea of what I did, listen to this. Yeah, that's kind of noisy right there. That's a 12-volt fan, and I'm going to turn around and show you some of the things, and then also show you something else that I found is going to work really well. And then I found a way to have year-round with heat and with air conditioning, not having to use propane gas, wood, or any other fuel. And then also it'll be operated via the solar system that I have up on the ceiling or on the roof here, and it'll operate. So let me turn this around and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, right here is the fan and also the transmission cooler. And so showing you the other side, see all the ribs there, that's where all the cooling comes from. And then we have the electric cord going down to a temporary shift here with the switch. And then the switch also turns on the water, the pumps, everything inside of this cooler. It's powered by both the sine wave inverter and also the MPPT controller. So we have a lot, but then you remember how noisy this is. That's really noisy, and it can be really annoying, especially when you're trying to do some work in your tiny home. So those 12-volt fans, those radiator fans, cooling fans, aren't going to work really well. But what I am finding that's working is this fan. This one I've had for a little while. It's made by Honeywell. It's a high volume fan. It operates on AC, 120 volts, and it's virtually silent. So what I'm going to be doing is creating an adapter to bring in that cooler on the back, and then we're going to get this all cleaned up. We actually ordered a new one. And so we're going to start with a new unit exactly like this. It's quiet. It's far less expensive, less than the other 12-volt radiator fan. Radiator fan was somewhere around $30. This one here is only $15, and so significantly less money, a lot quieter, and so this will fit the needs much better. And as I was saying earlier, that when we run the other side, or the other fan over here, it's quite noisy. So if you're inside trying to do any kind of work, that's going to be very distracting. And if you're also trying to watch TV, like I occasionally do over here on my iPad, you can't hardly hear the TV at all. So that's not going to be an option for a tiny home to move the air. But like I said, we have a resolution already planned out. Going to be ordering the components here, and so we'll see how well that works out. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.